Shalom everyone, it's called Torah, and today we'll speak about Parashat Bamidbar and also Chag HaShavuot, the upcoming holiday that we will celebrate on Motzai Shabbat, on Saturday night, Sunday and Monday. And really there is a very interesting connection between the name of the Parsha that we will read this Shabbat and this upcoming holiday of Chag HaShavuot. And the connection is the Midbar, the desert. In our Parsha, the Torah describes the journeys of the Jewish people through the desert. And as we know, the Torah was given on Mount Sinai in the middle of the desert. And the question that I would like to ask today is a very simple one. Why? Why is it that the Torah was given on Mount Sinai in the middle of the desert and not to wait until the Jewish people entered the land of Israel, a land that's filled with milk and honey, and to give the Torah on Mount Carmel, Mount Hermon, Mount Olive Mountain, something nicer than just Har Sinai, the Mount of Sinai, in the middle of the desert? What is the idea or the reasons for the giving of the Torah on Mount Sinai? So first, many of our commentators suggest that the reason why the Torah was given on Mount Sinai is in the middle of the desert and not in the land of Israel, is to teach us a very important lesson. Even though the way to maximize the potential of Torah is in the land of Israel, due to the fact that many of the mitzvot relates to the land of Israel. However, the Torah is not limited only to the land of Israel or to the Jews who live in the land of Israel. The Torah is for every country, for every Jew, even if you don't live in the land of Israel. So in a way, the reason why the Torah was given not in Israel is to teach us that Torah applies everywhere in the world and not only limited to the land of Israel. So that's a very interesting first reason. The second interesting idea is the following. In the land of Israel, the Jewish people could feel a feeling of empowerment. They entered the land of Israel, they battled the 7 Canaanite nations, they conquered the land, they worked hard, they put efforts. And they may feel a little bit haughty, little bit arrogant, that they were able with their power to conquer the land of Israel. In that state of mind, it's a little hard to receive the Torah, because the Torah sometimes requests and requires us to submit ourselves and to withdraw from power and to let the most powerful entity, God Himself, to control our lives. And therefore, God decided that He will give the Torah in the desert, where we are fully dependent on God for manna, for meat, for water, for bread, for everything. So we will not be haughty, and we will be able to be more of a softer recipient for the Torah. But then, this reason leads me to a very important message. Being in the desert, feeling that you are so dependent on God, obviously strengthen the sense of humility, being humbled, knowing that it's not in your control, knowing that you don't know everything, knowing that there are other people and there is obviously a greater entity that can teach you. Receiving the Torah without being humbled, it's almost impossible. Because when you learn Torah, you need to be open-minded to other opinions. You need to be a good listener. You cannot be haughty and think that my opinion is the only opinion, or as we say here, my way or the highway. If this is your attitude towards Torah learning, or to anything else in life, to be frank, it will be almost impossible to partner with you The Torah requires us to be humble, to be open-minded, to be tolerant, to be able to listen. The Torah was given at the desert to teach us that if we want to be fully Torah learners, Torah observants, we must be humble. And the fourth message is the following. The Torah has the beauty and the power to transform a desolate place to a blooming garden. The Torah can create, to instill and to inject life in the most dark places. The Torah was given at the desert, a desolate place, to show us that with the Torah that we have in our hands, it's like water and life in a very dark place. If you look at the Jewish history, in the most dark times and dark places, what kept us going, and not only just to survive, but to thrive as Jews, as people, as a nation, was our tradition, our Torah, our values, our ethics that derives from God's given wisdom. And this is the power of Torah. And this is the entire message of the upcoming Chag, the upcoming holiday, Shavuot. It's the holiday that we recommit ourselves to receive again the Torah, with its understanding that it's not limited only to the land of Israel, that it requires humility and understanding, open-minded tolerance, and also the ability to transform our lives and to transform every place, every time that we face into a flourishing and a blooming garden. May it be that this holiday we all going to recommit ourselves to become more committed to Torah learning, to Torah life, to values, to ethics, to tradition, to humility, to understanding, to cooperation, to partnership, and to be better Jews and better people. Thank you.